Hey guys, I've made videos on this before and I will be making videos on this again. What is a Kundalini awakening? There are so many factors involved in this. We can talk about this over and over and over. And every time I do this, I will hit this from a slightly different angle. I'll say it in a slightly different way. So Kundalini awakening, what is it? First of all, it's not Kundalini activation. That is just the activation of prana, of chi, of universal life force in your body. Very little to do with cosmic energy running in the spine. It is not a religious or spiritual experience that can be caused by Kundalini activation, energy healing. It can be caused by psychological tricks that Darren Brown talks about. So it's this experience of wow, of oneness, of unity, religious experience. It is also not about gaining the ability to heal or transfer this energy, because Reiki, Kundalini activation, all these energy healing modalities, Kundalini activation, moving prana, they are nothing to do with Kundalini awakening. And so many people go on these Kundalini activation courses and think, oh, I've had my Kundalini awakened. Very mistaken. They just get the ability to move prana within other people. That's not an awakening. So what is it? Because I said what is not, so what is it? Kundalini awakening is a technology. It is a biochemical living technology of a cosmic energy in your spine that connects you to the more. The more. The universe, okay. Other dimensions, yes. The higher world, the lower world, yes. It is an energy that we could say, much like we have the microcosmic orbit within the body, and then there is the macrocosmic orbit that flows through the spine, connecting us to the higher energies. So Kundalini awakening is awakening that channel, that energy within the macrocosmic orbit, connecting you to everything. Dimensional, physical, time. So what's its purpose? Well, the purpose of a Kundalini awakening obviously is to awaken higher states within yourself. It is to align you with your highest potential. I am a firm believer that everybody can do everything in life, but it is also very obvious that some people have more natural abilities at things. Just like playing tennis, studying a degree, whatever. Yeah. So while some people will be able to go very high very quickly, other people will have to do more practice. They will have to put more effort in to get to those states. And that's fine. You will have to reach your natural potential, your general potential, and then push the boundaries. It takes work. And the other purpose of Kundalini awakening, ironically, because so many people talk about my bad experience with Kundalini awakening. Well, that's if you were, if you play with matches, expect to get burnt. If you don't do training, with that said, if you want to come and do training, go to theawakenenergy.com. This is what I do. But so people have had spontaneous awakenings, especially because they've been playing with, drugs and plant medicines and whatever. And they have these spontaneous awakenings. Or they just play with the energies, reading this book and that book and testing, and things go wrong. Therefore, they become very unbalanced. They can have Kundalini sickness. They can have Kundalini syndrome. You know? But if this is done correctly, if you learn to control the energies, Kundalini Awakening brings balance in the highs, in the lows. This does not mean to say you're still going to have those pendulum swings where the universe is going to test you and it's going to try and pull you back down. But here, when those things happen, this is the time you really need to have confidence in the energy, have confidence in Shakti, have confidence in Shiva, in the consciousness, to not pull you into those pendulum swings. So then how do we awaken the Kundalini? Well, as I said, you can be very irresponsible, you can try random techniques, you can read a book, try and do it by yourself, okay? Go for it. You know, why not? If you are prepared to put in the work, do the study of many different cultures, you know, good 15 years of study before you try and do it, go for it. You can do it through meditation. You can do it through tantric practices, Neigong and Qigong practices. Yeah, it's not just a Hindu thing. You can have it through near-death experiences. This does happen. And then there is the way that is said to be the safest way, which is through Shakitpat. For me, I would say, yes, Shakitpat is definitely the safest way when you have also done preliminary work. That is what my integral energy program at theawakenenergy.com does. It's a 52-week course with preliminary exercises to balance, to harmonize, using Neigong practice, using tantric practices, using practices from different cultures, preparing you for the Shakitpat initiation, intense initiation. If you're interested in receiving that, then go to my page, come work with me, we can do it. But feel free to go and do it tantrically. I have to say, I do get a lot of people who have done tantric work and they have an activation, the Kundalini activates, and then the problem is the teachers of these courses, just as Kundalini activation, it happens as well. It can happen through Kundalini activation. It's sort of messing around with it. And then this happens, but then their teachers cannot actually help them because their teachers haven't gone through it, they haven't experienced it, they've done courses, they've tried to do it, or they've just done a quick, you know, tantric course and, you know, they've never experienced it. And then, you know, other people who are more naturally inclined have these things and then they can't be helped. I get a lot of people in these situations. Same with Qigong, same with Neigong. There are many practices out there that sort of teach the theory, but they don't actually have the experience. If you want that, you know where to find me. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the notification button, because there's going to be more coming. There's a lot of useful information already on this channel for you. Go back and watch my older videos. Don't just wait for the new stuff to come out. I'm not a person that likes to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. So if you want to learn other stuff, go watch the older videos. And obviously, if you like this, share this with your friends, hit that like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I will try and get to them. If there's a question that I think needs a video on, I will make a video on it. If it's a quick question, I will answer it. Sometimes you might think you're having an awakening experience and you're not. So, for example, I had someone a little while ago saying, oh, my heart chakra is open because I've fallen in love with someone. No, that's not a heart chakra activation. That is an emotional stimulus of falling in love with someone. that is nothing to do with unconditional love, because if it's love towards someone, that is a condition, isn't it? It's towards someone, not generally. You know? And so, if people ask questions or write comments about that, I will be very straight. And some people get offended by the way I am very straight. I will say, that's got nothing to do with opening your heart chakra, because it doesn't. That's just falling in love, nothing to do with it. Or someone will say, oh, I've met my twin flame. Well, again, complete social media nonsense, because your twin flame is twin flame higher self. Flame, higher, twin, self. Yep, there it is, guys. Your twin flame is your higher self. It's not another person. It's like, oh, my ideal partner in the world. That is Christian belief, that there's only one person for you on this planet. This is just absolute nonsense. Twin flame is your higher self. And any other wording of the same. So, you say those things, I will correct you. I will be quite straight, and some people do take offense at that. Very sorry. I'm not going to waste my time explaining these things individually in a comment. I'm just going to give you the answer. So, see you in another video.